Our score at the Meadowlands has the Giants out in front of the unbeaten Patriots, 21-16, and but for a point for Giant fans here, it's deja vu all over again. 1998, the Denver Broncos came in here 13-0 with hopes of undefeated season, and the Giants turned them back. The final in that one was 20-16.
And what did Amani Toomer tell us at that time? That the Dolphins kept saying, "Oh, yeah, we're going to send you champagne. Just knock them off."
Hasn't gotten it yet, has he?
Hasn't gotten it yet. He said, "I'm hoping we get a little if we pull this one off."
Okay, what are the Giants doing that other teams haven't that has them out in front of the unbeaten Patriots?
Well, I mean, first of all, the kickoff return was such a big part of it. But they were able to sustain that drive, and they were able to score touchdowns down in the red zone. And for the Patriots defensively, they were last in the league in that category until about 3 games ago. And then they got good for the last 9 trips inside the red zone. All of a sudden, they didn't allow any touchdowns. But tonight, 2 for 2 for the Giants, and that's really been the difference because the Patriots have been kicking field goals.
Another difference has been that Eli Manning has basically matched the output of Tom Brady. Only difference of 3 yards right there. Manning has played well this evening. Third down conversions pretty even. Patriots dominated the clock, but not on the scoreboard. If you're Belichick, what did you say at halftime?
He said, "Trust in Tom." This team has seen Tom Brady when they have struggled against the Ravens and against the Eagles. You put the ball in his hands, you spread people out, and you let him take over the football game. He's done it in the past, and I guarantee he's going to get a chance to do it here in the second half.
We have a second half of football. It promises to be a good one. Tynes gets it underway. He'll boom this one to the end zone, drives Falk back, and he'll take a knee. And Brady and the Patriots will come out and start from the 20. Some individual performances tonight. Eli Manning, as we've noted, has played very, very well. Dominic Hickson, of course, with the long kickoff return for a touchdown. That was the big play for the Giants. Of those 17 completions for Brady, 11 of them were consecutive. And of course, Randy Moss has a touchdown to tie the season record set by Jerry Rice, his 22nd touchdown catch of the year.
And now the New York Giants defensively get to come get Tom Brady. They're going to come out and not go shotgun early on. Maybe they're going to try and get back to the running game here.
He sends Welker to the slot. He's got Moss to his right, split wide. Moss is opposite Madison. And Brady looks for Moss. Inside, he throws to Watson, and Watson is upended as Madison came off and made the stop.
Yeah, Tom Brady was thinking that Sam Madison was in some kind of double coverage that time against Randy Moss, and he wasn't. He simply let Moss go, and Watson came out, and that's fun for a defensive player when the guy is coming right at you and the ball hasn't been thrown yet. He's like, okay, I don't care how big that guy is. I get a free shot here.
And if you were wondering if any of the Giants were going to rest in the second half, they have their entire starting unit on defense out there, with the exception of Kavika Mitchell, who has a knee injury, and Jarris Wilkinson remains in the ball game for him. And the Patriots finding the middle tough to run against. Reggie Torbor making the stop on Lawrence Maroney, and it'll be 3rd and long for the Patriots.
Yeah, the other guy inside that's really making a difference, Justin Tuck, has just been too quick for the centers and the guards. They moved him down inside there. And don't forget now, 2 of the offensive linemen, 2 of the starters for this Patriots team on that right side, not in there. And I think that quickness is really making a difference.
That would be Hochstein and O'Callahan that are in the ball game on the right side, playing for Neal and Nick Kaiser.
And they're moving all around pre-snap. They're not letting those guys make their calls.
Brady gets it off. Brady for Moss. Caught. They're waving it off. They're saying hit the turf. That was Reggie Torbor who got there to Brady. Brady barely eluding the grasp of Torbor and getting that one off, and just couldn't put anything behind it. Came up about a foot short. Otherwise, Moss hauls that one in.
One of the problems you have when you have new offensive linemen in there, just getting all the checks, all the protection. That was a sick play that time by Tom Brady. Randy Moss should have made that catch, or at least had an opportunity to, after Tom Brady was just under siege.
Patriots first 3 and out of the night. Hanson punts this one away. That's R.W. McQuarters not getting much. He's brought down at the 37-yard line, so the Patriots on their first foray go 3 and out. We'll see what the Giants can do right after this. Second half, find themselves leading 21-16 as the Giants defense forced a 3 and out.
And Matt Light blew that protection on that last play, and he's hearing about it on the sideline.
This is Toomer in motion. Jacobs will get the call. Jacobs right side for a gain of 4. What was it Antonio Pierce said this week? His exact quote of Tom Brady. He said he walks around like he's Prince Charles, like he's the golden boy, like he's not supposed to get hit. Well, he's gotten hit tonight, and he's gotten pressure all night long from a Giants front seven that has brought it.
Yeah, Prince Charles getting crowned tonight.
The funny thing is, Pierce said he meant it as a compliment. I don't know how that's a compliment, but he said he walks around like he's Prince Charles, like he's the golden boy. Meant it as a compliment. Okay.
This guy is Prince Charles, isn't he?
Well, I guess.
He's got a lot going for him.
He did look great when he came in last night, didn't he? This is Jacobs again. Jacobs, first down Giants, runs over Rodney Harrison as he gets to the 40. Give Madison Hedgecock big props for a block in front of Jacobs.
You called it right on the button. Their fullback, Madison Hedgecock, who they call the unsung hero on this football team. He was cut by the Rams this season, and they said they just desperately needed a lead fullback. That time you see him just come in and take out Mike Vrabel. When you get a fullback and make that block, it'll work all day long. They were thrilled to pick him up.
Longest run of the night for the Giants. Pickup of 16 for Jacobs. Manning looks left, throws right, low for Toomer. Complete to the 35-yard line.
Maybe the best play of the night by Eli, because he looked left for a quick throw to Burris. Adalys Thomas ran right underneath it, and he had the presence of mind to pull it down and go back the other side. A lot of times you don't have the time to go back and do that, but by not throwing that ball, a huge play by Eli Manning.
Pickup of 5. You get a look at Kevin Gilbride. He's the man calling the plays on the Giants sideline. Remember, it was just a year ago that he took over as the offensive coordinator for this ball club. Jacobs, first down Giants. Jacobs in the arms of Seymour to the 20.
Huge block that time by Kareem McKenzie. The hardest thing in the world for an offensive lineman is to get up on the second level and pin those linebackers. That time McKenzie got the inside linebacker completely pinned down inside. Good blocking on the edge. And look at the big 260-pound guy just nimbly jumping over defenders.
Don't let Rodney Harrison.
Don't let the Giants get this running game going now.
That time a pickup of 15. Jacobs on this drive, 3 carries, 35 yards. Suddenly that running game is working. Manning flushed this time to his right. Completes to Jacobs. And it's Vrabel the first to get there. Drops him after a gain of 2.
Have you seen Eli look more comfortable than he does tonight?
No.
I mean, even when he's getting pressure, that time clearly he was getting pressure from the left side. He very comfortably just sort of drifted out, found the guy. It's a nothing gain. It's a 2-yard gain, but it's a poised quarterback. And so you're saying, okay, the pressure isn't getting there. Maybe now we change strategy. Maybe now we go back and try and cover.
And don't forget, Manning is a guy the last 5 weeks. This is a guy who's thrown 8 interceptions and lost 4 fumbles. Reuben Drones has checked in the ball game for Jacobs, and that's Drones getting the carry and not getting back to the line of scrimmage. Richard Seymour was the first to get there.
Well, Richard Seymour was out for so much of this season, and when he gets back in the lineup, he is just a huge difference maker. That time he stunted down inside and ran right into that play, but on second down, that's huge. Now you open up a whole bunch of possibilities defensively. You can try and blitz, force them to throw a hot read, and still tackle them before they pick up the first down. But the Patriots have to get off the field in the red zone now. 2 for 2 the Giants are once they get inside the 20.
You see 3rd and 9 from the 19. Manning rolling right. Manning with time into the end zone. Touchdown Giants. Burris. And just like that, the Giants have opened up an 11-point lead and are about to make it 12.
Great call by Kevin Gilbride. Again, he anticipated the pressure. And let's see, did Plexico get both feet down?
Yep.
Sure does look like he did. Rodney Harrison that time jumped the underneath route and allowed Burris to get in behind.
9:12 to play in the third quarter. The Giants are out in front 28-16. The Patriots facing their largest deficit of the season.
It was Asante Samuel, not Rodney Harrison, who jumped this route. Samuel has made so many big plays in his career, taking chances and getting himself out of position. There, he tried to jump the underneath route. He left the deep one open. Touchdown, Giants.
He did exactly what Toomer warned us about yesterday in our meeting. He said, Asante's good, but he tries to do his own thing sometimes.
And so what do you do as an offensive team? You bait him with receivers underneath, that time Amani Toomer.
This is Falk, 2 yards deep in his end zone. Falk bringing it back short of the 30, brought down at the 27-yard line. And so Tom Brady will have to come on and try to match Eli Manning, who has just taken his team 60 yards in 7 plays for a 28-16 lead.
First and 10 at the Colt 13, direct snap to Brady. Fires down the middle, it's caught by Falk. He drives it in. Touchdown! Tom Brady to Kevin Falk. He ran it in from 13 yards, and the Patriots have taken the lead.
That was back in week 9 when the Patriots turned back the Indianapolis Colts in Indianapolis. Back then, the Patriots faced their largest deficit of the season. They were 10 down and came on to win. Tonight, they are trailing the Giants by 12 with 9:06 to play in the third. This is Falk, and Falk has brought down Jarris Wilkinson. Wilkinson, playing for Kavika Mitchell, who was forced to the sidelines with a knee, has played well in his stead.
Boy, Wilkinson's speed is just making all the difference in the world. He's just running through the backside of these plays. He's not even really supposed to be blocked. There's no way the tackle is going to get there. And his speed has just awakened this defense in the same way that Justin Tuck has playing the defensive tackle position.
That was Ryan O'Callahan who tried to get to him, but he's just not going to move that big body fast enough to make that block. Loss of 2 on the play, and the Giant fans are into it. Brady with time swings at this side. That's Falk. And he doesn't get much. Antonio Pierce drags him down.
Good coverage on the outside by Pierce. You get in some man situations. If your linebackers can cover the running backs out of the backfield, which is a very difficult proposition, it allows you to double the wideouts. So now you're taking away Moss, you're taking away Stallworth, and we haven't seen a whole lot of Wes Welker out here tonight either.
Welker has 4 catches on the night, but all of them were early. I take that back, make it 6 catches. But all were early. We have not seen much of Welker. He's slot left. Moss is wide right. Brady with time, throwing for Watson. Caught, first down, Patriots.
Well, Brady's getting a few shots that he hasn't taken many of throughout the course of this evening, and that was the plan for the Giants. They have to get contact on him. Even if they don't get sacks, they want to put him on his back. But Tom Brady is an absolute stud. He's standing in there to the very last second. He had to. That allowed Watson to get open down the field. And that little combination, as they double those outside receivers, Watson's been open in the flat almost all the time.
Pickup of 15 on 3rd and 8. New set of downs for Brady and the Pats.
Patriots really need a drive here.
He barely gets this one off. Brady completing to Welker. Welker to the 30, across the 30 to the 28-yard line. Jabril Wilson with the stop.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time Kevin Falk picked up Aaron Ross in a blitz, and they just had nobody in the vacated zone where he came out of. You'll see up in the top of your screen, he comes off the slot receiver, and then the defender in behind him apparently didn't get the call on that one because he came running up into the flat and just left nobody on Wes Welker.
Pickup of 28, first down, Patriots. At the 29-yard line. Brady with pressure from Umenyiora, completes to Welker. Far sideline. Short of the first down marker. Pickup of 5. That was Umenyiora who got there, beating Light on the outside.
Yeah, Matt Light's having a tough time with Umenyiora coming around the corner. And as a quarterback, you have a thing they call the clock in your head. And the clock for Tom Brady is getting a little quicker now. All season long, he's been able to stand there, step up. Tonight, the Giants using so much of the game plan that we saw from the Philadelphia Eagles. Attacking, attacking, attacking. Not caring that they're hitting some of these shots because they're hitting Tom Brady.
Give him a pick up the 4 on that completion to Welker. Welker this time comes in motion at the bottom of your screen. It's Welker. Welker, first down, Patriots, as he gets to the 16-yard line. Broke the tackle of Aaron Ross for the first down.
Well, once again, now we're seeing Ben Watson out on the outside. They're splitting their tight end, Ben Watson, out. So now they're throwing that little quick screen out there, but instead of having a wide receiver out blocking, now you've got your big tight end, and that's what created the running lane.
Patriots needed a big drive, and so far they've gotten it. As we move up to the 5-minute mark in this third quarter. Giants out in front, 28-16. Patriots trying to complete the first undefeated regular season in the NFL in 35 years. Maroney has stood up in the hole. That one looked ugly.
Lawrence Maroney was dancing with the stars there. I'm not sure exactly what he was waiting for, but he just kind of dancing around. Maybe you saw Uzi Umanura in there. I'd probably dance a little bit too. But here we go. The difference in the ball game is the Giants scoring touchdowns in the red zone and the Pats kicking field goals. We'll see how this one goes.
They've settled for 3 field goals tonight. Brady gets whacked in the head, throws into the end zone, incomplete. We've got a flag. He was going for Moss, but Wilkinson was there, and this time he got flagged.
Yeah, same exact coverage where he had the last one bounce off his helmet. Wilkinson was there. All he had to do is turn his head around. He might have gotten an interception.
Pass interference. Defense number 59. Automatic. First down.
That was Michael Strahan who applied the pressure and actually gave Brady a whack to the head.
Yeah, but you cannot live all night with Jarris Wilkinson on the outside covering Randy Moss. Really, he's right there. He's got it. He's in perfect position. But at some point, you've got to turn your head around and make the play. He's just trying to do the old face guard. Now, that's not a penalty the way he's doing it. But once you make contact as he's going back and trying to make the catch, easy call.
So first and goal for the 1. Maroney is the deep back. The up back is Evans. Patriots in tight formation. Brady will throw. Throwing for Vrabel, but overthrowing him. He was open.
Well, Vrabel, a high school tight end, has caught so many balls, usually for touchdowns, and he had a chance. I actually thought that was a pretty good throw that time by Tom Brady.
And now we get a late flag.
It's Vrabel coming over looking like he's going to block. And I couldn't tell whether or not Pierce was able to get a hand on that one or not.
Let's see what this flag is. This one came up long after the play.
Illegal formation. Offense now lined up in the line of scrimmage. 5-yard penalty is still first down.
Well, that's just what the Patriots didn't need. So they'll be pushed back to the 6-yard line. Vrabel is pleading his case, but that's going to fall on deaf ears.
They're calling not enough guys on the line of scrimmage.
Let's take a look. Well, that I don't get.
1, 2, 3, 4 in the backfield,
Yeah.
unless the right side of that offensive line is off the ball. But oh, that's
ooh, I didn't see that. But first and goal from the 6 it is. Moss comes in motion this side. Brady will give to Maroney. Maroney, touchdown Patriots. Aaron Ross was there, but Maroney broke the tackle. And just like that, the Patriots have answered the drive of Eli Manning and the Giants and closed to within 1 score.
one of the real assets on this football team is having a guy like Wes Welker on the outside that can come in and make blocks like that. He is one of the unsung heroes of the National Football League. When I watched the Indianapolis tape earlier this season, some of his blocks were absolutely devastating. And as much as they go that spread formation, they have to have somebody from the wide receiver position to make blocks. Welker's been tremendous.
Hold the champagne in Miami. It's not over yet. 28-23 Giants. The New England Patriots have just answered the Giants drive with a score of their own, going 59 yards in 8 plays. The key play was the reception to Welker, 28 yards. You see the marks in red. One penalty got him close, one pushed him back, but it hardly mattered because Maroney took it in from 6 yards out to pull the Patriots to within 28-23 with 4 minutes to play. Gostowski kicks this one away. This is Hickson moving up to the 12-yard line to field it. Hickson slipping a tackle. Hickson to the outside, knocked down at the 40-yard line. And so Manning and the Giants will come out and operate with good field position. They're leading by 5.
Saturday Night Football on NFL Network is brought to you by Hummer, like nothing else.
In the Meadowlands, the New York Giants are trying to pull an upset and doing a good job of it so far. Inside 4 minutes to play in the third quarter, they're leading the unbeaten Patriots 28-23 as Manning tries to screen this side. Brandon Jacobs can't find the handle. It falls incomplete.
Boy, I tell you, that is a huge drop right there by Brandon Jacobs. They had the perfect call on. They caught the Patriots in a safety blitz. Rodney Harrison coming up through the gap. They have a screen pass called away. This is looking like a monster play here, and he drops the football. That's tough.
Jacobs remains in the backfield with Hedgecock as lead blocker. Manning will throw and complete. Toomer short of the first down marker. Give him a pickup of perhaps 7.
Well, we know what Bill Belichick likes to do. He likes to take away your best weapon, and that time Plexico Burress got a full face full of Adalys Thomas on the outside. He came running out to the outside and just drilled him coming off the line of scrimmage. I don't think Plexico really saw it.
Big down for Manning and the Giants. There's lots of time, but don't forget the Patriots just answered their scoring drive with one of their own. This offense has to stay on the field. Manning completing. Toomer, first down Giants into Patriot territory. This offensive line of the Giants has played well all night. They have kept their man upright, and he's delivering.
Little combination route here. Plexico Burress is going to be the clear guy, taking Asante Samuel in man coverage underneath and opening it up on the outside. You saw Junior Seau come on like a read blitz. If Brandon Jacobs goes out of the backfield, he's got to go with him, but he was able to get a little pressure inside even with the coverage.
Pick up off 10 on what was 3rd and 3, and this time Jacobs is knocked to the ground by Harrison as he tries off the right side. NFL Network is your home for the NFL Draft. Get complete gavel-to-gavel coverage of every draft selection and draft analysis too. The 2008 NFL Draft live on NFL Network this April. There are over 240 satellite, telco, and cable companies carrying NFL Network, so log on to iwantnflnetwork.com to find out who carries it in your area. Give Jacobs a pickup of 2. Manning, this time dropped in the backfield. Adalys Thomas, the huge loss for the Giants.
Yeah,
and that's that play you and I have talked about before, Manning's bad habit, which is he peels backwards instead of stepping up when he's got pressure.
But the problem was he had so much pressure inside, he just forced him to run back into Adalys Thomas. That time, Junior Seau not on any kind of a read blitz whatsoever, just bringing pressure. He didn't care what Jacobs did there. He knocked him off his feet, but Adalys Thomas, as Manning retreated, ran right into the sack.
Our first sack of the game has left the Giants facing a 3rd and 22. Now back on their own 45. Manning barely gets this one off. Harrison pressures him, completes it to Jacobs, and Jacobs can be far short of the markers as he drags tacklers to the 46-yard line. Junior Seau, the first to get there.
Well, I haven't seen the Patriots bring in as much pressure as they're bringing tonight on Eli Manning, and now this is going to be the challenge for Eli. This is if he has a bit of a flaw, in my opinion. Sometimes when guys are really coming hard after him, and this is a screen, obviously you throw away from that a little bit, but you got to stand in there. You got to take some shots. and deliver the ball. And I guarantee you in this fourth quarter, he's going to see a lot of that because it's starting to work for the Patriots.
The Giants bring Fiegels on. High snap, no problem. Fiegels angling this one for the far corner. Let's see where they mark it. He keeps walking, brings it back to almost the 18-yard line. Let's take a look at those big games that are on tap tomorrow. We had a chance to do the NFC a little bit earlier, and we kind of dismissed the AFC, but it's pretty simple, really. If the Titans win, they're in. If they don't, the Browns are in.
Yeah, and the Chargers and Steelers playing for the 3 and 4 seed, and the significance of that, if the Chargers can win, they hold the 3 seed, and they wouldn't see the Patriots until the championship game. Oh, they just get the Colts. So, but
thank you.
Yeah, but for the Colts tomorrow, we know they're not going to play their guys throughout the course of the game. But with Marvin Harrison coming in early, could they score 3 touchdowns in the first half and then hold on?
They'll certainly want to get him some work with Manning.
Yeah.
And, of course, where Manning goes, all the starters in the offensive line will go. Big drive now for Brady and the Patriots. He dumps this one off to Falk. And Falk is brought down by the very busy Jarris Wilkinson.
Well, you know, against a spread type of formation, Wilkinson may be the guy you want in there because he's a little better in space.
And with that, the Patriots seem content to let the third quarter final seconds tick away. And they will. They'll change ends. We'll see what Belichick and the Patriots can come up with. They're facing a 28-23 deficit. 1 quarter to a perfect season. We're back after this.